Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. Today, I'm your host, Aries. We're going to have three people talking about Christmas, Christmas gift ideas for 2015. So, I have three people, me being number three. I have Angela and Aaron. So, let's get started. Take it away, Angela.
Hi guys, I'm Angela and I'm going to give you some Christmas gift ideas for Rita and Aaron's video. So, my first idea is obviously video games, because video games are the best thing. And if you know what system they have and what games they already have, you can just get a game for that system and they'll probably like it, because video games are fun. And books, if you know what genre they like, or if they even like books. If they don't like books, probably don't get them a book. DVDs that they like. Most people don't buy DVDs, so if you know what movies they like, just buy them the DVD of it. And cute things like Christmas candles, lotion, bath bombs, and etc. Cookies and candy in decorative boxes, or like anything in a decorative box, because decorative boxes are just really pretty and festive. And clothes, if you know what kind of clothes they like or what sizes they wear. Homemade things, like you can go on Pinterest and look up Christmas DIY. They have a lot of cute ideas on there. For kids, it's kind of easy. They like toys. And I think for little girls, they like those American Doll things are really popular but also really expensive. But that's probably a good idea. I think that handbags and shoulder bags make good gifts, because girls usually like a variety of different handbags or shoulder bags depending on what outfit they're wearing. I know I had more ideas, but I can't remember them, and they're on my other notepad thingy, so I guess I'm gonna end the video. Merry Christmas. Bye.
That was a really great list, Angela. That was really great. Thank you for participating like you do every year with me. I appreciate everything you do. Now, we got Mr. Aaron. Take it away, Mr. Aaron.
Hello and happy holidays, and I'm Aaron, and I'm doing a shopping idea list, whatever, for Christmas, or Christmas ideas. I like food, so it's not that I'd say food's a good gift, but preparing a meal is rewarding in itself, and so preparing a nice holiday meal, even if it's just for yourself, is a nice thing to do. Plenty of days of leftovers, and it's got good flavor, and, you know, it can be fun, something to do, entertainment. So I recommend cooking, like for yourself, for others. Parties are good. I'm pretty lame, I feel, but the other thing is, when you're buying a gift for somebody, always try to buy from the heart. No matter what it is you get, it should go over pretty well, unless the person's an arse. In that case, well, then, I don't know what to do. But, knowing a person is a good thing. Like here, this is Moppy. And Moppy is a good demonstration. He is a Fido. You know, a canine, caninus, whatever. So, anyways, he would have very little to do with Matchbox cars or Barbies or grilling equipment, but he would certainly love rawhide bones and collars and leashes, and, you know, obviously knowing him helps quite a bit. He likes his ears scratched, so maybe some type of ear scratcher thingy that he can scratch his ears on would be good, or any slipping off me. He also needs a treadmill for his weight. Now, of course, that'd be insulting for him if I did that. So I probably will not get him a treadmill, at least for the holidays. Maybe after the holidays. Besides, I can use it too. So, and since he knows me, he can demonstrate for you what would be good gift ideas for somebody like me. I like video games and movies, and I walk a lot, so walking supplies like shoes would be good, or and you're still slipping there. One of those wrist things that have the pedometer, that'd be really cool. That way I could keep track of how far I've gone and calories I've burned and all that stuff. And there's one of those that gives like a reminder that you need to get some exercise, so that'd be a good idea too. Well, for me, treadmills would be good because, well, I need to lose the weight. And I would not take it as an insult, and anybody who knew me would know that, but, you know, those things are expensive, too. Video games can be affordable depending on what one likes, and I like RPGs, so there's plenty of RPGs on the market that's affordable for holidays for somebody. I like TV box sets, and there's several I'm collecting. Right now I'm watching NCIS Los Angeles and NCIS, and so these are just basic ideas for me. I'm kind of into dramas, so anything, you know, that's kind of drama or historical fiction is a good idea for me. Now for Rita, I know her too, and she loves video games, particularly RPGs. She likes Bible stuff, Bibles, concordances. She also likes fishing books, John Gierach, etc. And those are always ideas. Orvis fly fishing guides, fly tying guides. Oh wait, that's more her gift for me because she wants me to learn to tie flies so that I can make her free flies. I see you out there. So, she likes movies, pretty much 80s classics for the most part is like her main interest, it seems. She likes presidential information. In years past, I've gotten her political-based movies, movies on generals and admirals and presidents, etc. A good one last year I got her was The Crossing. Who was it that was in that? Jeff Daniels, wasn't it?
Jeff Daniels, right.
Yeah, he played Washington, and it was a good movie. Anyways, I think this is long enough, so I will stop this now.
Did you just suggest this for gifts for you?
Oh, well, you can always get cigars if you know the person likes cigars, too. You can't go wrong unless you buy cheap cigars, and then you might end up upsetting somebody who really likes cigars, and if they're just, you know, kind of a, what do you call it, a casual smoker, they won't care whether it's cheap or not, but, you know, somebody like, well, I wouldn't care if they were cheap. I know some people who would definitely put up an argument about it. So, anyways, that should be it for me because I don't want to make this too long. So, happy holidays, and may you have a great Christmas, and if you're watching this after, hope you did have a great Christmas. And good luck with shopping for next year.
Okay, everyone. That was really good advice, Mr. Aaron. I'm going to take it under advisement and duly noted. He actually did some very great reviews. So, now, time for me. So, I broke this down into 3 sections. Don't mind me. I'm using the light a little bit differently tonight for you guys to see my little Christmas carols in the background. Should wear the Santa hat, but oh well. So, first up, ideas for both genders. This is for male and female. This is also for children and adults. So, video games. Video games is a tough one because video games really does say what genre they like, what type of stuff they like, and etc. For one, I like RPGs. Angela likes RPGs. Aaron is an eclectic. He likes RPGs. He likes racing games. He likes sports games. He likes action games. He likes adventure games. Then you have my other friend, Jessie Girl, who's an eclectic, classic gamer like me through and through. So, You know, we have our own tastes for video games. Then there is the system. Now, if you have a PS2, you get PS2. If you get PS3, you buy PS3. If you have multiple systems, make sure you get the right genre for the right, from the right games to make them happy. Like, for example, some like FPS, first-person shooters. I frankly don't care for them. Let's see. On the game part, you can also go onto Amazon and you can see if they have a wish list. I have a wish list of all the games for various systems and genres, so I am pretty good to go. So, second one, the Figgies, the Swiss Colony, and the Hickory Farms cheese and meat packs. Yes, most men and women love those. My sister loves those. In Alaska, my mom got them all the time. They were great gifts. My mom usually sent 2 of them, one before Thanksgiving, one after Thanksgiving or early Christmas. So, another thing is chocolate packs, assortments of chocolates. You can't go wrong with that, right? So, let's see what else we got. DVDs. Now, I am a classic DVD from the 80s. I do like some movies from the 70s, TV shows from the 50s and 60s. That same goes with Jessie Girl. I mean, if Jessie Girl wasn't interested in a man, I could probably end up with her, as she would be more close to me or Aaron when it comes to the likes and dislikes. You know, we all have the same likes, you know, so we're very close. So, you know, DVDs for me is in the 80s pretty much, some 90s, but I'm more of an 80s girl. I like the 80s movies the best. So my mom was more of an 80s movie too, because she raised me so she liked 80s movies. Another gift idea I will say is music CDs. I'm very 70s and 80s. 90s got into rap, it went down. And I grew up in the 80s and 90s where you can be in your car. On your bag phone or car phone or Transmobile and be like, yo, how goes it, Sears? JCPenney, I'd like to place a order. So, you know how it goes. And that might be Angela, maybe. For some of you out there, including Jessie Girl, that is the message from Jessie Girl. And I will look at it real quick. And I will continue on my, okay, so Jessie Girl just made a comment. What a sweet girl she is. So, anyways, let's continue on the list. And yes, you'll hear "Hey Listen" because that's Navi in Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, next one up is Android phones. Now, mine's a basic Android phone. Now, if you want to give your children something very expensive, that's your business. Or if you're an adult, that's your business too. But for me, I just need a basic phone that does the job. So that's why I got this one. It does the basic job. So, again, the same goes for the Apple iPhones. I mean, if you want to fork out the money, go for it, you know. And by the way, so you just know, it took me a while to sit down and do this list. It took me almost an hour, so I'm a little behind schedule tonight, but that's okay. Right, guys? Okay, and sorry, I'm a woman, so I should be crossing my legs. I'm just sometimes flat lazy because I'm so busy moving around, and it helps my back. So, after we got the iPhones, we have coffee assortments for adults. Now, there's those gift coffee things where you get the cup and several trials of coffees, and you can get like 5 coffees or 10 coffees or 20, whatever you want. You can go online and find them. You can build your own coffee assortment. The thing is when you build your own coffee assortment, you're saying pretty much that you like coffee, and it's a good present for the adults. It's definitely a good present for Angela, as you've seen Angela's video first. She loves coffee. And Jessie girl. Sorry to say, Jess, but you are Brock on coffee. Jess, love you no matter what, sister. Next one is that's right. After that is tea assortments. Now, tea assortments are really cool because they are really cool on the grounds that a friend of mine likes tea. So if you're not a coffee drinker, you can actually do 100% tea. And that is really good. So, yes. Anyways, tea is something really good. Same goes with tablets like this. This is, as you all know, is an iPad. So, anyways, let's continue. I had to make a joke with Jessie girls. So, next one up is iPods and iPads. These are great gifts if you're not giving them to a 5-year-old. Just remember, you don't want to give it to a 5-year-old, okay? iPods are good because if you know what you're doing, you can download music. Personally, I don't buy music. As long as my TV streams and I got the YouTube link app to my tablet here that connects to my computer, then we're all good, you know, because I can actually just go and done, you know. So let's continue. Another one for you adult guys and girls, and there's girls out there, is, I tore my book a bit. Oh well, cigars. There's some good samplers out there. Just make sure you put them in a box before you give it and humidify them properly. Cigars are a really good gift. Another thing is, and I'm going to give an example, so bear with me for 1 second, is these tinned pipe tobaccos. If you're an adult, wrap them up, give them up, you do whatever. These little guys are really good. Tins, you can get tins of assortments online. Our state doesn't allow you to buy them online, but every other state pretty much does. So grab some tins and let Grandpa smoke till he's happy as happy can be. Or your dad if he's a pipe smoker, or your mom. Kitchen appliances. We're not talking large microwave. We're talking little things like mixers and mini microwaves and little refrigerators and the stuff, you know, that your mom could overuse. The kitchen carving knife set. But if you're a kid, you don't buy that for your mom. You let your dad or your mother's husband do it. Then you don't think you're an idiot buying themselves a carving knife because they will think you want to carve up your own family for Christmas. And that's not a good thing when you're trying to purchase one. Other ideas are mini coffee pots. What else? Food processors, hot dog rollers, snow cone makers, popcorn makers, cotton candy makers. Those are the little appliances you can use every day if you know what you're doing. Espresso makers, etc. So, jewelry is always appreciative when it comes to women because, it's beautiful and it says, I love you, And if you piss off your wife a lot in the years, then you must need then you need to buy jewelry to make up. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Okay, next up is fishing gear. A lot of men and women out there fish, whether it be spin, bait, or fly. That would be Jessie girl again, so I will get to Jessie in a minute. Another one is gift cards. Now, if you're a person that can't figure out what to buy and you have too much on your wish list like I do on my Amazon wish list, then the best bet would be to buy gift cards. Plain and simple. Hunky-dory, good to go. So, hiking gear. Hiking gear is really good for those people that like to hike. I know a lot of girls that like to hike, so it's a good idea. You know, that means like anything for hiking. That goes also for people who want mountain climbing gear. As long as you're up, you know what you're doing in mountain climbing, and you're not an amateur, you should be okay. Camping gear. Camping gear is a good setup too, you know. Toys for children, that's kind of difficult because children have to, when you're shopping for toys, you gotta, Toys are good because you have to remember that every year there's a guy that's somewhere out there on the internet that goes to like Toys R Us and he checks every toy store out and he sits there and he goes and he plays with them all, writes down what is popular, and then every mother and father run out and get their kid stuff. If you don't know, for boys you can always get them a fire truck. For girls, Barbie dolls or a Barbie motorhome or Barbie van or Barbie whatever, you know. Now, if you're not into Barbie, you can always get things like Furbies and other goodies, you know, that a girl would like. Now, we'll get into the other part soon, so let's see. Books. Now, women mostly, you know, books are universal gifts, but some women like the Harlequin novels, so you just gotta be careful, you know, in that aspect. So, there you have it. Then, you have, smoking pipes for the smoker. Like I said, pipe tobacco, smoking pipes go really well, and it's a good gift. Like, for example, I will give you an example for you all, so you don't think, you know, I am just, here it is. For example, this pipe's been in my family for 7 years, and it is a billiard shape. Shape is this way, billiard. Meerschaum made with petrified sea foam. And it comes in its handy dandy case. Smoking pipe, Briar or Meerschaum is something that some family member would like because it is a awesome gift. So, billiards. 4 billiards for male and females, custom pool sticks or billiard sticks are really nice presents. When I said chocolates, I also meant to say other types of sweets. They're out there. You got like those little fruit snack things, and you got those other snacks and everything else. You can go through the Figgies catalog. You can go through a Swiss Colony catalog. You can even go through Hickory Farms and you'll find other snacks besides meat and cheese. The other thing I was going to say for both genders is nut packs. No, I'm not being, you know, so don't get an idea of when I'm saying nuts. I'm actually meaning you can buy tins of nuts and tins of popcorn, and it's a great, great alternative for Christmas gifts if they like that sort of stuff. And finally, for ideas for both genders are sunglasses. That's right. Sunglasses are a really, really good, idea. So, so that is something I wanted to share. For the rest of you out there still with me, Christmas gifts for boys. First one is pellet guns and firearms. Now, pellet guns are easier to get. Slingshots are and airsoft stuff. But if you really want a firearm, follow the laws of your country, follow the laws of your state and county, and yada, 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 and get it legally. So you don't look like a complete moron. And remember, anyone under 18, no deal. That goes with crossbows as well. They're very good tools, so I can't complain. As you know, I said it once and I'll say it again under the gift side for boys. Video games. Just if you know what genre or series I like, get them, pick it up. They'll be happy as happy can be. Just match it up with their system. Again, I said fishing gear, still mean it, even for boys. A lot of them like to fish. Models, and I'm not talking just car models, but I'm talking any type of models, including model railroading. They all like it. Another thing is tools. No man or boy can go without stacking up the toolbox over and over and over. Tools are universal present. Car stuff. Anyone who's 16 or over wants to make their car look awesome and soup it up and stuff like that. Car stuff is great. Shoes. A lot of boys like the new hip shoes or boots, so technically I highly recommend that. Coats. Most guys out there like either the cool coats or the leather coats, so just remember that those are great gifts as well. Some leather products are really good. Shaving kits are really nice, as well as aftershave kits. And finally, again, on the gender for male or female, and I'll say this for boys, is sunglasses. You can never go without a good, decent pair of Ray-Bans. So, for girls, which we are highly high maintenance girls, you know, I am one too, so, and I, you know, am a girl, so I get to read my favorite side. For girls and for women, makeup kits. Makeup kits are good. If you can get some affordable ones, you can always give it to a girl or a woman, and they can keep practicing and making themselves more beautiful. Foundation's always nice if you know what foundation you need and you use it a lot. Lipstick kits. You can never go without enough lipsticks, in my opinion. Some of the other things that men sometimes get for their wives is bras and panties. Now, those are just saying in general. I'm not saying it for perversion reasons. You don't get your daughter, if you're a man, bras and panties. No. Dresses and shoes. A lot of us like dresses and new shoes. You know our size, including shoes. You make us happy. You know, in the back of your mind, we noticed the pair of shoes we wanted, but we didn't get them. Go out and get your wife or your girlfriend a nice pair of shoes, wrap them up. Or boots. We love our boots, by the way. Nail kits. Nail kits is always a must. And that is something I can clearly say is a must. Jewelry. Again, I like bracelets. So, there you have it. I love bracelets. And makeup. Next one up is purses. I can't get enough purses. I'm always looking at purses. I'm looking at boots. I'm looking at shoes. So, oh, and by the way, just so you know, another good gift is skirts. Medium length skirts are really nice. You don't want a short mini skirt. It's just, the short mini skirt thing is only there if it's in the private thing and you're putting on a fantasy for your wife or your husband. Chocolates. Chocolates, again, are something that you give. As long as it's not melty, you're good to go. You know, as long as you know how to contain it so it doesn't melt and overheats in the box when you're wrapping it, you're good to go. Handbags. Again, I can't get enough handbags. Stuffed dolls. As you can see behind me, I can't get enough stuffed dolls either. I love Hello Kitty. Blankets. That's one of those things that you can love or hate. Blankets is a necessity. Some women always look for a new blanket every year. I, for one, think blankets and comforters or comforter sets are really great presents. I mean, I love my comforter set. So, I say it's an awesome present if you know someone who needs one and doesn't want to buy one. Let's see. Other things that women like are small kitchen appliances. You heard it once from me, so there you have it. Bath oils are really good. Bubble baths are very good. And like I said, blouses are another thing that can match with skirts. So you're really good. Gift cards are good if you know their favorite places, so you know. And finally, again, it is sunglasses. So, if you have any questions or concerns, please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas from me, from Angela, and from Aaron. Thank you, and God bless you all.